Guys, I'm here to do, I guess, a response to Jen over at Belle's Bibbity Boutique in her video, the health chat, her first video. My dog's sniffling. So I thought that I would fill you guys in on my progress so far and give you some tips. I started 3 days ago calorie counting, but I've only I use Calorie King, which there is an American edition, but I use the Australian edition. Basically what it is online. It's just this little pocketbook online. But the great thing is that having this, I can stick this in my handbag if I'm on, doing something or going to the shop. I want to find the best thing that's best for me. But online it is absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to try and show you guys a little bit, if I can with my webcam, just how it works and how it's been working for me. So just bear with me, guys. Okay. I'm going to want to close this down. So basically here, if you can see here, it has food and exercise where, for example, you can look up peas, and it will give you a list of what kind of things, like what brands and stuff, and then pretty much the point of it is that you weigh everything you eat. So, for instance, wherever that was, half a cup would be 8 grams, etc. And then you would click, say, I'm just going to put it in my snack thing, and there would be like 197 kilojoules, 47 calories, 0.3 fat, etc, etc. So you get an indication of what is in everything, no matter how much it is. For instance, like a cup of milk. I don't know why I have a cup of milk there. Oh, 1 cup of tea. 1 cup of tea would be 10 kilojoules and 3 calories. That's with no sugar and no milk. So you add the milk and you add the sugar or anything you're going to add as well, because it all equals what you're doing. And basically what I am doing is trying to burn off more than I put in. So for instance, my day's total so far, because I've planned all my eating last night and cut everything up and prepared it, is 656 calories. And so far today I have done 15 minutes moderate exercise, which is quite vigorous, 100 minutes of light exercise, which was like average walking and housework, and 70 minutes of yoga. Therefore I have burned 630 calories, and I really only need to burn 26 more to be burning off everything I'm eating so that I can lose weight. I get an average for fat as well. Like I get I'm allowed 45 grams of fat, and so far I've had 35.1, and carbohydrates I'm allowed 180. So I'm doing really good on my carbs intake today, for me anyway, because I take a lot of carbs, and I probably should bump that up a bit too tonight because I need a little bit more. It has my water intake too, steps if you're using a pedometer, and so it's really effective, and I'm finding it really fantastic. I find it fantastic because I get to see just how much I'm putting into my body and how much I'm working it out, and at the end of the week, which I will check in with the site on Thursday, I will learn how many kilograms I have lost. My next aim, I'm not sure like if there's a time limit, but my next aim should be 88 kilos. Penny, 88 kilos. So, and I'm 91 now. But I aim to get to 86 considering I'm 91, so we'll see. But 88 is a very, very good goal from where I'm standing, so I love it, and I'm very tired. The first day when we got back home, I tried to do everything at once because I was just so excited and so scared at the same time. But the second day we went to this pool for 45 minutes, which was moderate exercise, and sorry guys, and then we went for a 2-hour walk at night, which like killed my back, killed it totally. And we walked for about another hour during the day, shopping and doing everything else. So it was just insane. And then yesterday, which would have been Thursday, Thursday I did, actually I can check. I did 90 minutes of moderate walking, 30 minutes of moderate walking, 5 minutes of heavy exercise. Heavy exercise for me is like running, and because of my knees I can't exactly like sprint too fast, but I did 5 minutes of running, 1 minute of light exercise, so pretty much just like walking around the house because I just needed to shake some stuff off. But you're always at it, because even 1 minute of exercise is you lose 5 calories. And then another 30 minutes of moderate exercise, which was Zumba last night, and therefore I burned off all my calories that I took in that day, and some was negative 1,251 rather, so I just kind of burned a lot, but apparently that's quite good. I don't want to burn like shitloads. Healthy amount would probably, if I was burning more than like 300-400 calories lower, that would be very severe, but I'd have to work like really hard to do that, so, and it's not that well. But anyway, so that is my update. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I know I can tell physically, like with my stomach. A week ago it was about, probably not out to there, but it was a bit bigger. And I've just eaten too, so yeah. So it's getting there, but I still need to be like a little bit skinnier. I'm hoping to be a little bit skinnier. You need to, I sort of need to learn to breathe it in. But yeah, if I lose this 5 kilos, I will only have 20 more to go. 20 more is quite good. Once I get past this 5, and I know I can do it, I know, like, even though I'm so tired and so sore, like, I want to keep pushing myself, not to the brink of being, like, in crippled pain, but I know my limits now, and it's wonderful. So I thought I'd just show you a few things that I've been doing. Obviously I've been using Calorie King, but I also suggest if you actually run or walk, to get yourself a really good pair of headphones that won't fall out. Sorry, I got stuff all in my face too. I picked up these $10 ones that actually go like right inside your ear. The ones that I have that came with my MP3 player, and come with a lot of MP3 players or iPods and stuff like that, don't quite sit in your ear. So you want something that's actually going to sit in your ear and not move, because if you're running or walking really fast, last thing you want is to keep stopping every 5 seconds to put the headphones back in, and you lose all motivation after a while. I just decided this morning that I was just going to just walk without music, because it was giving me the shits really. It was annoying the crap out of me. But so I picked up some of these today. Not for everyone. Certainly I wouldn't ever think that I could do it, but I'm learning very slowly. I'm probably going to be working on the first basic disc for some time, because I'm very uncoordinated. I do completely opposite to what they say, because my visual is different. But I got Zumba. Zumba Fitness. It comes with all these discs and the 2 maracas and a watch, I think, or a timer or something like that. $58, no, $48. Not too bad considering classes are $8 each. I wanted to lose some weight and actually get a bit confidence in my steps and stuff like that before I went to a class. And then I probably will be going to classes. I also picked up some Ultimate Workout for Dummies things, because I do have a stability ball, I do have a gym ball, so I wanted to look at some different exercises to do with that. Dance, again, I'm not sure if it's going to be like Zumba, but it's like I want to learn how to dance as well. And basic ab workouts, so probably maybe once or twice a week I could do very hard working ab crunches and stuff like that. But right now it's very hard because I get lost in my cleavage, to be honest, so it's kind of suffocating. I picked myself up a skipping rope. 10 minutes a day is pretty much a good thing to start with. I picked myself up a 3 kilogram weight, and yes, I know it doesn't weigh very much, but I cannot really hold weights that well. I'm not very strong, but I hope to change that. I need to get a second one so that I can use it when I go walking. But there's tons and tons and tons of videos out there on YouTube that you can watch and learn from, weight exercises that are pretty like beginners and stuff like that. So if you want to do, and it's something you can do inside, outside, while you're walking, whatnot. Like it's a really good thing to tone up your arms too. And I pick up this magazine every month. Don't think the new one's out yet, but it's called Australian Healthy Food Guide. I'm probably sure America and everywhere else would have their own little magazine, but this is ours. It's a fantastic book, magazine rather. It goes into recipes, and it will tell you per serve how much everything is. So it's quite fantastic, and of course for me, if I look at that recipe, I have to measure everything on my scales, and I actually like doing it. It's really fun. I thought it would be like tedious to calculate and things like that, but I really like it. I like measuring out things and preparing meals in advance. It gives me a lot of time to think about a lot of things. But yeah, it gives you guides there, different recipes for gluten-free, vegetarian, seafood, all that sort of stuff. Shows you how to do stuff. Different like articles, and just really cool stuff like information. Like for instance, 30 minutes of Pilates burns 370 kilojoules if you're 60 kilograms, or 57%, the increase in your chance of becoming obese if you have a close friend who is obese. This is due to behavioural incentives, so try swapping coffee dates or dinners for taking a walk or cooking each other healthy dinners at home. Which I think that's a really good idea. Like, I would love to do that. Like, I love dinners and stuff, and walking and having a nice light dinner. You don't need to have coffee all the time, so. Also for me, and those for, I guess, planning or wanting to get pregnant, etc., etc. I find my little pick-me-up, because I'm trying to lose weight for me. That is the ultimate goal. I'm not losing it for my doctor, I'm not losing it for my partner, I'm not losing it for, anyone else except me. But at the same time, I'm also losing it so that I can have a traveller. So that is an extra added sort of incentive, I guess, because I really, really want to have a baby. So I need to lose the weight. And I need a healthy lifestyle before, during, and after. So But every now and again I pick up these once a month because I like reading the articles, I like learning. They have everything from before birth to health to babies, toddlers and children, shopping, fertility, all that sort of stuff. It's a really good magazine. I love reading it. I do, and it gives me hope to read other people's stories and learn different things beforehand, preparing and stuff like that. So I really like this magazine, Practical Parenting. And then usually it doesn't come with as much stuff, but they do on it sometimes have, like, for instance, they'll have the magazines, which I usually throw out because I don't really buy designer clothes for my unborn child. And then they'll have things like this toilet training, or this poster, which is first aid basics for children and babies. Always handy to have up on the wall. Another really cute thing. Childcare information. But I'm going to be needing that for a while. But yeah, so they come with like informational things as well, which I really like because I like having things on hand as well. So that's pretty much my progress so far. I'm just happy strutting my stuff, doing the best I can, working my ass off, and still being able to have being able to rest as well. It's really good. So I think the thing is too, when you're doing something like this, it can't just be about weight either. It has been for the past 3 days, me just finding my way around this site, finding my way around food, figuring out what kind of exercises I can do. But once I get used to it, and once it becomes part of my lifestyle, things will become a lot easier, and it'll just become second nature to me. And it's really helping in so many ways, like mass. It's helping my mass, and just every way, really. The only thing that I could complain about is possibly the desire to eat lasagna again. I made a lasagna, and I could eat it. I was allowed to have it. I had a light breakfast and a light dinner to have the lasagna. But when days that I have my meal already planned out, and I don't really want to up the ante, I guess, and have more, yeah, that's when things start to get a little bit anxious. But at the end of the day, I think, do I really need that lasagna? Probably not. It would be nice to eat it, but it also packs a punch with everything else. So instead of lasagna, I could have a banana. I could have a banana smoothie actually, and it would be less. So it's just about picking things and being conscious of what you're eating, being conscious of what you're putting in your mouth too, and enjoying the meal, and enjoying the exercise, and enjoying your progress, because I think the point is that you are making a healthy lifestyle choice, and it's going to take pain, it's going to take effort, it's going to take time, but at the end of the day, if you can keep with it and make it your life and make it your lifestyle, you only reap from it. Really, the things that will come from it are just magnificent. And the groups that you join, and the fitness and the things like that, you meet people, and it's fantastic. It's like a whole new world, rather than sitting on a couch or sitting on a computer for hours, or that's in my case. And just eating too much, eating too much stuff that I don't really need. That when you're sitting around all day doing nothing, it's more tempting to eat than if you're going for a 45-minute exercise, because you eat beforehand, and then when you get back you have something light, and then you're fine because you don't need it. And it's conditioning your body to not need so much crap in your system. I think I got a head start because I don't eat processed shit. Don't eat like frozen dinners or anything like that. Can't stand them. I'd rarely have takeaway. Really. My biggest problem is I love like things like lasagna and bread and carbs. Love my carbs, but I'm not completely gluten free yet. I did have a roll yesterday, or half a roll, and I had some pasta when I made the lasagna, but other than that, not really eating too much. And this is coming from someone who could eat like 4 or 5 pieces of bread a day, and would if I could afford it, and pasta and shitloads of rice and stuff like that. So such small differences make so much, and I feel so much better. I feel wonderful, except for today, because I stayed up all night last night because I was just not being able to sleep. But if you have a full day's sleep, that helps too. Make sure you're getting lots of sleep and lots of water. And if you drink from the tap or something like that, I recommend getting an actual filter, like a jug with a filter. It saves you money in recycling, and it tastes better. So that's me, darlings. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if it's so long, but if you don't want to watch it on this channel, that's okay. I just felt like putting it up on this one because, I don't know, I just did. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you took something from this. Yeah, I'll check in probably this time next week, which will be the day after my check-in, so I'll be able to tell you guys how I'm doing, and God, I hope I'm doing well. I know I am, but yeah. So, thank you guys. Bye.